I'm Jean Wagley, and I'm a candidate for the Planning Board in this year's election on April the 13th. And this is my Cocker Spaniel, Joe Cocker. My husband, John Wagley, and I adopted him 3 years ago from a fine institution in Brooklyn, New York called Bark and Play. Joe Cocker is a graduate of Joyce Jescola's obedience training program here, and so I hope he remembers that today. John and I also have similar Nantucket origins. I'm directly descended from Governor Thomas Mayhew and Captain Christopher Hussey. When Mayhew sold Nantucket to the original proprietors, he kept 2 tracts of land for himself. One was called Neshete, the land between the east and west Pulpus harbors, which subsequently belonged to my husband's family. Although I'm currently an alternate on the Planning Board, running for the open seat was an idea that was proposed to me by others. I agreed to participate as I feel any one of us who's a resident here is qualified to take part in the electoral process. Boards seek experienced members, and experience comes through participation. Anyone who sits on a board or committee has a voice, which means you're directly involved in the decision-making process. This in turn means you have the potential for controlling the way a decision is made, rather than a decision being made on your behalf. Engaging is a first step in effecting change that can benefit our community. In this sense, I feel I represent everyone on Nantucket who wants a chance to step up and serve the community. The Planning Board deals with complicated issues, and mastering this information can take a while. However, unless we are willing to believe that others can serve effectively, we will never get beyond boards that are happy to keep the status quo. The public should demand greater participation. Last weekend, I attended a Citizen Planner Training Collaborative workshop in Worcester, Massachusetts, sponsored by UMass, especially for zoning and planning participants. I was so impressed with the quality of speakers that I asked several of them if they would be willing to come to Nantucket and sponsor a workshop here for us. They were so enthusiastic. I think this is the type of workshop that would benefit not just people on planning and zoning, but the community at large. This week we're reading in the papers about the incredible pollution of Hummock Pond. It is neither fit for man nor beast. The Planning Board needs to respond to this disaster. I'm very excited to be part of this race, and if elected, I will be a diligent member working on behalf of this community. I ask for your vote on April the 13th to help reinvigorate the community.